But speaking about you getting criticized, do you feel like at one point in your career, since you got criticized the most just for having a Christian singer, that you would decide to like take away that term, or do you feel like your career would have been bigger if it didn't have that Christian singer term? If it was just Jaci Velasquez?
Um, well, I could never hide who I am and what I believe. So I'm a Christian singer. So, I mean, I can't be anything else because God gave me the gift to sing. So if He gave me the gift, I always feel like if God gives you a gift, you should use it for His glory, not for my glory, but for His. And that's just what I always hoped to do. So, yeah, I'm a Christian singer because I'm a Christian.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
deep. That's deep. No, because you know how some people will actually sell out and be like, you know what? And I've seen it. Some rappers or singers go from beginning, because supposedly I think Beyonce started out as a Christian singer,
Yeah.
and then she, kind of drifted to her lane. So
Well,
a lot of people. I think Christina Aguilera too. She
I
started
don't
out
know.
as a
Christian singer?
yeah, and then kind of like yeah. So you know how some that was
Jessica Simpson, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson, her dad, she was raised as a Christian household, and so that's why I feel like some people will do it and still keep their faith, but career wise, be like it won't be good to mention religion.
Well, I think for those people, that's because it's a vocation versus a ministry. So, like for me, music has been ministry. It's like you hope that your songs will touch someone's heart to point them towards Jesus, towards God. So it's been Christian entertainment, but still ministry. So for other people that are Christians that make music, they're not doing anything wrong by not being a Christian singer or not singing Christian music. It's their vocation, it's their job. So for me personally, I never saw it as my vocation. I felt that it was my ministry. So,
And I feel like the same thing with me too. Like there's been times where I posted something about God or Jesus on my Instagram, and
mm-hmm.
I have people reply to me saying, "Oh, I was a big fan of you, and I'm gonna unfollow you. Jesus is not
Really?
real." I've had people do that. There's times where like I'll be at an event or I'll be like, "God bless everybody, Merry Christmas," or I'll post something that has to do with Jesus or God. And I've had people say that, like, "Oh, I'm an atheist. Jesus is not real, but now I'm gonna unfollow you or block you." And I'm like, wow, people really like now I see why certain people would prefer not to talk about the religion or just be private with it.
Well, the thing about Christianity and faith and Jesus, it's it's such a powerful name, the name of Jesus, that it can offend because of the power that is Jesus.
Exactly.
So, and it's sad that I think it's actually interesting that people would do that to you because that means that they're searching for something, but they just don't know what they're searching for. So that's an opportunity for them to maybe kind of question what they're looking for. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, and when I said, I'm like, oh well, I'm bummed that I lost a follower, but like you said, I can't hide who I am.
No, you can't
If he
hide.
was mad that I posted about God, and he's gonna get mad about
Everything
future
else.
decision,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Oh,
true.
why'd you make that movie? I'm gonna block you now. Like, I'm sure he would have been one of those. Like,
For sure.
Yeah, something like that. It doesn't matter. If he blocked me now because of that, he was bound to block me in the near future.
Yeah, people are going to get offended no matter what.
Yeah, and going back to your music career, right? When was the last album you took out?
2017 was a record called Confío,
Okay.
Trust. So it was a double disc, same record, in English and in Spanish.
Was that the one where you had short black hair?
No, that one was Unspoken.
Unspoken. Okay.
Was that Unspoken? Yeah, Unspoken. So that was, God, when did I do that?
That was like a whole new look.
Yeah, I changed my hair for that, but I don't remember. Anyway, but the last record I did was Confío, Trust, which is English and Spanish double disc. So that came out in 2017, and I wrote a book that came out in 2019.
And it was named Script.
When God Rescripts Your Life.
When God Rescripts Your
Mhm.
Life. Yeah, I have it and I read it and it's dope.
Thank you.
I like it. When God Rescripts Your Life. What year you wrote that in 2017, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
remember.
I think it came out when did it come out though? I can't remember.
I'm not gonna lie, I got it recently, so I wouldn't know. Oh, I didn't get that when it first came out. I got it recently.
Okay, so I think it was 2019. Anyway, point is, so yeah, that I did that record Confio, and then went into When God Rescripts Your Life, and I started doing books, like events, promoting the book, and then of course the pandemic hit, and then everything changed and got canceled.
It changed for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you want your water?
Oh yeah.
And I was gonna ask you, after you did that last album in 2017, why'd you stop making music?
Well, mostly because the pandemic hit, but I haven't totally stopped making music. I just kind of, I don't know. My husband and I have been helping a church in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I just have felt this calling to help with worship and to serve people, to serve and love them well and have community. So, but yes, I'm sure I'll make more music coming up.
That was my next question. When is Jaci Velasquez coming back?
Okay, so yeah, I think if the next thing I do, I would like to do something in Spanish. Okay. Because for me, singing in Spanish is my heart. English is my first language. My heart, when I get to sing in Spanish, it does something different to just even the way I sing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah, like if you ever listen to my stuff, if you like A-B, my vocal in Spanish and English.
My favorite one is Un Lugar Celestial.
In English or in Spanish? Spanish.
And On My Knees in Spanish.
In Spanish, Te creí en ti in Spanish, okay? Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like that. That makes me happy.
I could go on like Como se cura una
Como se cura?
Which are the ones I be listening to? That one and there was one too that my brother put me on, because my older brother and my older sister, they put me on to everything that's Christian. So my brother and my sister had all your CDs.
Did they?
So it would be a point where, hey,
they have good taste.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey sis, which was the one you were listening to yesterday? Oh, it's such and such. All right, so I'll go in the room, take a CD and download it. And like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this now. Give it back to her. But it was it was Un Lugar Celestial. Creo en ti, como se cura una herida, and
Imagine. No, that was Luis. I did it in English. He did it in Spanish.
There was one. Then that was gonna bother me. I remember it once. My friend, let me see.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
It does,
it's the worst.
But I have to, because it's you. I have to. And that's one of my favorites. To this day, it reminds me. I listen to it, and you know how music can bring you back to that certain moment.
Oh, for sure.
And it brings me back to that nice moment where my brother would visit from college for the weekend, and we'll go out, and he'll listen to you, and that song in particular, he'll play it on repeat. And it brings back that memory, 2006, 7, 8, where he would come. You know, it was good times. I like that feeling. That feeling. It's called
music is powerful. It can transport you into it's a powerful thing. I understand completely.
Oh, Lo que nunca cambiaría.
Lo que nunca cambiaría por tener.
He would play that on repeat all night, and it just stuck to me.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all gotta listen to that. And now when I listen to it on my own, it brings back those memories.
So one of the songwriters on that song is John Cicada.
Oh, really?
Lo que nunca cambiaría. And he actually produced my vocal for that song. So it was cool.
People don't understand. Singers do need help with writers and beats.
You have to.
It's like you can make one or two on your own, but it's like you need a team.
Yeah, because having different opinions and having different thoughts and different ideas is it's valuable. So having a producer, having different songwriters to collaborate with, it's just, you have to do that. That's how you can stay fresh. That's what it is, to stay fresh.
Maybe ideas will come out, something better, and you feed off that idea.
Correct.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to have a ghostwriter, or I don't want a writer at all. Like,
No.
But like music is like art. You gotta
Yeah,
build.
you have to constantly be evolving too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's the hardest thing is, evolving. And then people don't like when you change. They're like, oh, I prefer it this way. But you have to constantly be evolving. Otherwise you get stagnant.
Yeah,
So,
that's a fact. And you're on social media, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I am.
You was telling me off camera that you don't really be on it as active.
I forget.
But I was telling you, as a singer or entertainment, you gotta be on it, Jackie.
I know, but
you
like,
don't want people to forget about you.
I know. Okay, you're right. But the thing is, sometimes like I'll go, oh, I should take a picture of this, and then I'm like, but if I take a picture of it, it's like I want to live in it. So yes, I will do better because I know I need to.
But not only that, could be music wise. If
Yeah,
you keep posting
yeah.
like TBT, Throwback Thursdays, your old classics, and share a memory. Oh, I remember this. I said it was yesterday. People would love that.
I know.
And I'm
need
not gonna
to.
lie. I went on your page. I'm like, yo, she should have way more followers. And then I started noticing, yeah, she don't post. She's one of those that don't like posting. I noticed that because the time gap difference.
I'm sorry.
Like, one will be in
You're
December,
right.
and then the other one will be in like in June. I'm like 6 months. That's like 6 months, and before June will be like a year ago, like December 2018.
Mike, okay, that's what it is. You're here, and we're doing this because you're gonna help me figure out how to do this.
I'm gonna post it on my page, tag you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Jaci Velasquez has an Instagram." Cause I'm one of those. I check Toby Max. I check T-Bone. I may check Lecrae's. I'm like, damn, T-Bone should have way more followers.
T-Bone. Oh my gosh, I saw him. Like it was before the pandemic, of course, but I saw him a while back. He's still in California.
Still?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite Christian rappers growing
Really?
up. I'm like, yo, he's so hard. Like his gangster rap. I'm like, yo, I wouldn't even think it was Christian. Cause my dad would try to put me on Christian music. I'm like, Dad, nah, I'm about to listen to Lil Wayne or like, nah, listen to the T-Bone. Somebody's son gave it to me, and I don't know about rap, but let me see, you probably like it. I'm like, who is this clown? I'm like, I'll give it a listen, and I played it. I'm like, yo, it became my favorite.
T-Bone.
I bought every album after that.
Where is he from? Is he Ecuadorian?
He's Salvadorian. I know because he says it in his songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and he raps Spanish and English.
Yes,
And that's
he does.
the only rapper that really caught my attention. Like, yo, I could listen to this.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Because I've listened to other Christian rappers and it was like, nah, not for me. But his was like, yo, at that time,
Yeah, he's legit.
Lyrics mattered. Now, I mean, of course, the hip hop game changed. That was about drill music and mumble rap. But back then, it was like 2008 when he came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm a fan. And to this day, cool. I'm a fan. So when I went to go see him, he's another one. He's not active on the gram. I'm like, T-Bone.
Like, what? Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to get more active on our Instagrams and stuff. But it's just, sometimes like, I'm like, this won't be that interesting.
But don't you have two kids at that age that know about social media? Like social media?
No, they're 12 and 14 and they're not allowed to have phones.
Really?
Or iPads.
Really?
Or accounts.
Wow.
Because it's like, because I got to protect them because this world is so crazy.
No, it is.
And the stuff that I always tell my kids this, be careful what you see because you can never unsee it.
Mm-hmm.
It will be there forever.
I'm not to like make it worse for them, but I've seen stuff on MySpace that I'm never going to forget.
It's like there's some crazy stuff. People are crazy. So I'm just going, let's just guard you as long as possible.
And it's even more that you should protect them because you was letting me know that one of them is autism. Right? And
my 14-year-old, he's autistic.
Yeah, how is he living with an autism son?
You know, he's awesome. He can sometimes, like, I have to remind him to calm down because some people with autism have like different thrashes. So for him, it's like this. When he's really excited about something, he'll just kind of.
For people who don't understand what autism means, well, me, I don't really understand it. I don't know if it's when people just start like moving crazy, or is that Tourette's?
That's Tourette's.
Okay.
But
what's autism?
Autism is just that their brain functions differently. So, but the toughest thing about autism is there's no autistic person that is like the other autistic person. They're all unique.
Oh.
Every single one of them. Sometimes some autistic people are nonverbal. Some autistic people are highly functioning. They just have a little like kind of quirk about them. just something. So it's always different. My son, he can watch a movie once and he can recite the entire film back to you. But if you ask him, hey, so how was school today? Good. I don't want to talk. And that's it.
Oh, really?
That's all you get.
Oh.
So it's like he's different. But yet he is so delightful. He forgets to say hi when he walks into a room.
Yeah, I must have it because that was me growing up. My mama whooped my ass.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, he's 14 and he is the most kind human being. Because if you say to Celine, can I take a bite of that? Sure. He won't look at you to tell you, but he'll just let you have what.
Wow.
You can ask him for anything and he'll give it to you. So it's just, they're just unique and rare. I always tell his little brother, your big brother's unique. He's rare.
He don't get it at the moment?
He gets it. Okay. We recently had to tell little brother about.
How old is he?
He's 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. So he when I told the little brother that his big brother's autistic, that's why he has certain quirks about him. He cried, the younger one, because he goes, because to him, his brother's just always been his brother. He doesn't know him to be, different. But I said sometimes people will realize that your brother is different. You have to protect him because even though you're the little brother, you have to protect him because some people may not understand him and could be ugly to him or mean to him or call him names. So you have to make sure that you watch out for him. So
that reminded me too, because the rapper Fat Joe?
Yeah.
He has an autism son.
Does he?
And he said he finally started posting him more, but in the caption when he first did, I think last year, because I grew up with my son and I never posted him because I want to hide him from this cruel world.
Yeah.
But I got to an age where it's like, I want to show him off.
Yeah.
So I don't care no more. So he started posting more of his son.
About his son, yeah.
And I thought that was cool. Like, but at the same time, it's like it sucks that his whole life. So I think he's like 16 now. That he had to hide him.
That he was
because
guard,
how cruel the world is, especially social media. You can write anything under those pictures. And
I know.
So I understand him now. I understand you too on why you wouldn't want them to have accounts. Because even Fat Joe is a gangster rapper. He had to kind of like have his son in the shadows. Protect. But now he's like, I don't care no more. This is my son. He's posted so many, like once a week about him now.
Really?
Yeah, and he's autism, and that reminded me of that. I feel like you're the only two that I know that has an autism son.
You know who else has a child with autism is Faith Evans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, she has a kid with that's autistic, and I think because my kids love Masked Singer. So we always watch Masked Singer, and when they unmasked her, she talked about her son.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's good that y'all going through it with them, but still embracing it.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out to all the parents out there with autism sons and daughters.
Yeah.
And before we head out, is there anything you want to tell the people, like anything future that's coming out from Jaci Velasquez, or any last words?
Okay, I will make more music. I just haven't had time. Because we've been traveling, going back and forth, helping this church, and then the kids want my attention. My kids all want my attention all the time, and they're always around, and they make too much noise.
We want your attention too, Jaci. The fans want your attention.
So yes, I'll make more music, probably in Spanish more than anything. More than anything, thank you so much for your support.
I appreciate you for
constantly
and do this, because for me, growing up in a Christian household, it was an honor. And I've had like Fetty Wap, I've had other rappers, but for me, this is like my favorite one. You feel me?
I get the prize.
That's it. So I appreciate you for coming, and hopefully we get more music from you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I got you. It's your boy Mike Ruger with Jaci Velasquez, the legend, and we out.